You're now listening to the Something Good Podcast Network. Please press any key to continue.
It's time for this fucking guy.
Alright, welcome to This Fucking Guy. I am Mikey, and to my right we have Dante.
Yo.
Excellent intro, Dante.
Thank you.
So welcome to This Fucking Guy, the podcast where we talk about everything and anything, and we are those fucking guys. Sometimes we might talk about some other fucking guys.
Yeah.
But we like to start with the news across the nation.
First off, I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Women, should they vote?
Yes, but
Alright.
only for women.
Nice. You know, there's a...
Did I pass?
You passed, yes.
Sweet.
There's actually one of the debates for abortion. This lady said, if you're not a woman, you can't vote on abortion rights. And I was like, what if I don't drink alcohol? Can I vote on, like, drinking and driving? You know what I mean? Like, what if I don't smoke? Can I vote on whether or not cigarettes are bad for your lungs? Like,
and what about all the votes they're missing out on for people that are men and are for, like, abortions?
yeah, exactly.
Just kind of shooting yourself in the foot with that one.
It's weird because I think I would argue that. That's a good argument. What if more women vote against abortion than for it? I guess it depends on where you're at.
Yeah, it just depends. Depends on the state, I guess. And I feel like more... I don't know. Probably more women in North Carolina and South Carolina are against it.
That's what I think. Yeah.
I feel like there's that still very much religious Bible Belt kind of...
We should play a game called Abort It or Keep It, where I show you a picture of a baby, and you have to decide.
Should a baby that's already been born?
Should they have aborted it or kept it?
Now let's look at the ultrasound.
Oh man!
And now, the question of the game: abort it or keep it.
I got a bit for my next stand-up show. Do you want to hear it real quick?
Sure, yeah. Go ahead and spoil it on the podcast.
I'm going to spoil it. I don't know if this will probably come out after I say it.
It'll probably never come out because we don't know what we're doing.
We got there's a new game show that I want to get started. It's called Are You Smarter Than a Billionaire? First question. Would you take a tin can to the bottom of the ocean? No? All right, you won.
You win.
Join us next week on Are You Smarter Than a Billionaire?
Now, do you boil the water before you add it to the cup noodles, or put the water in and then just stick it in the microwave? What are cup noodles? All right.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not
week.
the answer. Yeah, that's it for this week on Are You Smarter Than a Billionaire?
Oh, man. I went on Are You
No,
Smarter
wait,
Than...
I'm relatable.
Yeah. That's what Vince McMahon said. Vince McMahon owns WWE. Said, I'm just like one of the boys. I grew up poor. No, the fuck you didn't. His dad owned mini wrestling. He owned WWE, which owned like a bunch of different promotions. Like, shut up, Vince. You grew up on television. Like,
Nice. And here's the actual news across the nation.
news across the nation.
News
Nation.
across
Are we
the
gonna,
nation.
You want to do these first?
Nation. Oh, shit, yeah.
These
Tell us
Bobby-
what you brought for us,
I
Dante.
got us some Bobby bootleggers. Actually, they're Johnny bootleggers, but I don't know if we can say that.
Why not? They're not paying us.
True. Scarface Sour Raspberry. We're drinking like high schoolers today with our Johnny bootleggers. It's a raspberry shot.
And we're going to drink the whole thing. 200 milligrams, 12% alcohol. How much are these? Like $2.99 a piece?
I don't
If that.
even look at the prices, baby. I just
This
spoil
is top
you.
shelf liquor at the gas station,
I
son.
just spoil you, baby. Oh, get that
Yes.
clink.
What the fuck?
There it is.
Why you fucking bring this poison into my home, man? God damn.
They had 3 flavors. I thought about grabbing all 3 flavors.
I can.
Chug off 3 of them.
Whew, tequila goes down smoother than that shit. It's
I think
definitely
I chug
blue.
weird. When you hear this back, I want you to...
Oh, it sounded awesome through the headphones.
Because I always do, like, I do it really weird. I open my mouth. Chugging with Dante. Here we go.
I open my mouth. Whoa, what's weird,
How does he
man?
do that?
How does he do it?
I just open my mouth and I let it fill up. and I just gulp it all down, and then I'd like, it's weird. I don't just chug it. Chug it. News of the week. Let's get to it.
Wait, so you just fill your mouth up first and then take big swallows?
Breaking news. We have breaking news. Yes, that's what we do. I just got a notification. Damian Lillard has requested a trade from the Trailblazers. I don't know how many of our fans are sports, but that happened literally right now while we're recording. So that's
He's a real
cool.
trailblazer of the sport. Oh, I don't know. What is that? Basketball, football,
Yeah, that's basketball.
soccer, hockey?
He's a point guard for the Trailblazers.
Nice.
Portland.
So he guards the points. Like he's over there by the scoreboard. Like don't touch these fucking points.
This is
No.
rough.
Is it rough?
No, that's not bad. It's not bad.
What does that mean for the Trailblazers? Or he's going to the Trailblazers?
He's on the Trailblazers. He's like one of the greatest players of all time for
oh,
the Trailblazers.
shit. And he's getting traded?
And he wants to get traded.
Oh.
Just because you
Because the
want it.
Trailblazers suck?
Just because you want it doesn't mean it's going to happen.
It might, if he's the greatest of all time.
Well, when Kobe played for the Lakers, he requested a trade in 08, I think.
Yeah.
And no, 07, I think it was. And I think after like a couple of months, they were like, "Hey, we really don't want to trade you." And then he was like, "You know what? I don't want to get traded either." But they wasn't building a team around him that he needed. Then they started putting some fucking pieces together, and they built a back-to-back NBA championship team. I said Super Bowl.
Is it that hard to build a team? I feel like if you know the rules of the game and then you just look at everyone's stats and go, all right, let's get everyone with the best fucking stats.
You would think, right? Well, I mean, there's a lot of teams that do that and they end up fucking sucking because teams don't work together. You got to find your game, like what kind of system you want to run, then what players would fit best into that system, and then they have like salary cap.
Right.
So you can't just pay like everybody max contract, you know?
Sure.
So it's...
Do you want to get paid or you want to win fucking games?
Exactly.
Son?
That's my thing. And there are a lot of players that they will... Is this too close?
No.
Okay. There are a lot of players that will like take pay cuts so that they can be on a championship winning team. And then there are some that say fuck that and they want to make a shit ton of money, and they
Gotta
do.
Get that Porsche, son.
Right. Here's my thing. I would sign a max contract once, get paid, and then you can take pay cuts and win championships. I don't know why you wouldn't. But going back to the is it easy thing, it's funny you say that because in the example I give, they did not have a team in 1 year. They didn't have a team that Kobe wanted. Kobe was like, you don't have help around me, so just get rid of me because I want to win. So Kobe requests a trade. They don't want to trade Kobe, so they say, look, we'll put a team around you if you stay. And Kobe stayed. They put a team around him, and just like that, they won back-to-back championships. So maybe, if you figure it out, if you put some fire on an organization, I think they could do it. But a lot of organizations just, I don't think, actually give a fuck. Like,
what a baller move on his behalf.
Oh, Kobe was that dude, man.
Hell yeah.
Actual
baller.
Yeah. But I play like NBA 2K all the time, and I love building teams. Like I build franchise teams. And it's just you build whatever system you want to run. You get that system, then you just find players that fit it.
Could you build a franchise team and then have them play against other teams, but like computer versus computer, and then use those stats to predict your gambling for like
real life,
like sports, like what's it like
sports,
club football or
yeah, that's a good idea.
Fantasy football.
I'm sure people do that. I've never tried that. Maybe if I did, I wouldn't be in my situation.
I feel like that's the move.
I bet away so much. I might try that this year.
Yeah.
If I do good, I'll split
Get the
it
latest Madden game and then have it set up like the actual season's supposed to play out. See what happens.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! They do that for the Super Bowl sometimes.
Sometimes the only thing is Madden is so fucking stupid. Like last year, you probably won't get. You don't follow football much, do you?
No. I just hear what people tell me about football.
So I'm gonna say
Most
a name.
of the time, I disassociate and think about other things.
So I'm gonna say a name, and you're gonna be like, "Who the fuck is that?" His name is Josh Rosen. He's a quarterback.
He is Rosen. He's back, baby.
He never fucking plays. Apparently, he's awful. But on my Madden franchise last year, he was a starting quarterback for a team and led the league in passing yards and touchdowns.
Damn. What team?
I can't remember what team it was. It was a random team. It's not even the team he's on. But like, your dogs are big Josh Rosen fans.
It's just someone breaking into my house. It's fine.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Ain't my shit. Ain't my shit.
It's only half of mine.
That's our sports talk for the day. I think that's the most sports talk we've ever done on here.
That's the news across the nation.
News
across the nation.
Let me pull up some news articles here.
They found out that submarine imploded from when we last talked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When we left, we thought they were like trapped under there.
Yeah. It turns out it was the same day.
Yeah. Like 2 hours into the dive.
Yeah.
You know who? You know who was the Voyager of that submersible?
No.
Captain Crunch. Anyways,
I watched a video that like broke down what happens when something implodes at that depth in the sea.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah.
And I don't think it said how far they made it down, but they were just basing it off of how deep the Titanic is. And they were saying it's 6,000 psi per square inch.
Jesus Christ.
So you take all the square inches of a human body and add 6,000 pounds just pushing down on that. You just turn into goo, essentially.
Yeah. They said, because this is what I this pulled up here. They're pulling pieces out of the ocean from the submersible.
No, they're not.
They're not. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was going to say is they have pictures of pieces they've pulled out, but if it imploded, there's no way, right? Because these pieces look like looks like a whole piece right there.
Yeah, no fucking way.
But they said they haven't found any bodies.
That? Where's that coming from, though?
This is
you're on Instagram. You're getting news from Instagram like a fucking Gen Z dumbass.
I use Puberty. Shout out to Puberty. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Don't shout them out. Fuck you, Puberty.
Puberty. They got 33.1 million followers.
What
Come on
do you
now.
fucking do? Welcome to the internet. You're dumb as shit.
Welcome to the internet. You like Bo Burnham? Have we talked about that?
Yeah, we did. I said Tim Minchin was better.
Oh, you did, right?
Funnier.
I think you said welcome to the internet last time.
Better.
That's what made me think of it.
More powerful than you could ever imagine.
This is where I get not all my news, but when I'm doing if we're doing the podcast, this is where I get news because there's so many articles you can just click.
All right, fuck it. Pubbity, fucking sponsor us.
Yes,
Shout us out on your page.
And see,
fucking guy.
What we do here is we pull up the articles. We don't look at them beforehand. We might glance at them like as they pop up, but we don't look at them beforehand. So when we make jokes about them, they're off the dome. And that is the news of the week.
That's all we got.
Let's see. Let's go down in here. I want to click one that just looks funny.
I should probably start watching some kind of news if we're going to be doing this segment.
News of the week. Okay, well, do you want to do this one?
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that shit.
We touched on it last week. Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk are set to fight, supposedly, rumoredly.
Rumors say
the Italian government reached out and want to have the fight at the Colosseum.
I hope they have swords.
It has been hundreds of years since large events were hosted inside the nearly 2,000-year-old amphitheater.
How big are their fucking egos, though?
Huge.
That is ridiculous.
Right? If we were to put this into perspective...
Just put them in a submarine already.
If we were to put this into perspective, 2,000-year-old Colosseum... it's been hundreds of years since it's gotten any action. If we were to put it into perspective, it would be like, let's see, like your grandma. Let's say your widowed grandma, 90 years old, decided she wanted to start dating again.
Right.
And she's dating two young guys at the same time, and they're fighting over that sweet granny pussy. If we're going to put it into perspective.
Sure. My prediction is that Elon... This is just a ploy for him to finally announce that Neuralink is working at 100% capacity.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to come out there as just a full-on cyborg.
That would be insane. Introducing.
And then he's just going to fucking lay the beat down on Zuckerberg, right? But then Zuckerberg... When you think he's like down and out,
down for the count,
he like puts his hands on his head like fucking Professor X from X-Men, and then just like sucks Elon into the metaverse.
Yeah.
And then beats the fuck out of him in a virtual reality.
There it is.
Then they snap back to actual reality. Up there goes gravity. They're just fucking. They're both just beaten and just like about to fucking die. And then here comes Jeff Bezos on a fucking rocket ship, 30,000 miles an hour down from the atmosphere, son. He's riding that shit, looking like Chuck Norris, like a fucking karate gi and a headband, just Kia. Right into the Coliseum, fucking obliterates everything, the whole country. We're all just watching this shit on our phones.
The entire country of Italy is like blown up, and your drunk uncle just goes, "Oh goddamn, that means no more pizza, don't it?" God damn it, son of a bitch! No more spaghetti.
Who you putting money on
in that fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. Elon. We talked about Elon being bigger, right?
Elon bigger, but Zuck actually trains in martial arts, and he's retired, right? Or no, that's Jeff Bezos. But either way, he trains jiu-jitsu and actually does martial arts and shit.
Here we go. Here's Elon Musk trains with Lex Friedman in preparation for a potential fight.
Oh, woohoo, because Lex Friedman is just such a menacing force.
Lex Friedman encourages Musk and Zuckerberg to channel their energy into rigorous training rather than stepping into the cage. Oh, God.
Joe Rogan is just ruining society, man. That's what's happening.
You know what's going on, though?
You become friends with Joe, and now you're just doing jujitsu and shooting tests.
At the same time.
Everybody just wants to fucking fight each other.
Everyone's going crazy. And at the same time, Mr. Beast is throwing his hat in the ring. He's recently lost weight.
Oh, shit.
Shows some pictures of a transformation he's making.
Did you know he's from North Carolina?
He still lives in North Carolina, right?
Yeah. I think he's like building his own little town and everything.
Yeah, that's a nice little cult they got going on.
I don't know if it's just the headphones or the feedback, but my mic is echoing like a motherfucker, so I'm going to apologize to anybody listening, especially our potential future editor. My bad.
Yeah. Can we talk about?
Nah.
I don't know anything about it. So, you had a good joke about a news article that you sent me. I'm actually going to pull that up.
Did I watch the news? This is probably some bullshit.
Well,
studies find that frogs
Here it
always.
is.
Oh yeah.
Delta Airlines flight 1092? How do you say that? 1092?
1092.
Landed safely at Charlotte Douglas Wednesday morning without the nose gear. All passengers are safe and no one was hurt. And Mikey said,
"Get that pilot a submarine."
I laughed at that one when you sent it to me.
That's good. That was my intention.
Yeah.
I love getting on news articles or on Facebook and just leaving stupid comments like that.
David Cornsweat has been cast as the next Superman.
Who the fuck is that?
No clue.
Corn Sweat?
Yeah. Corn
Sweat.
Let's look up David. Let's see what he's got.
David Corn Sweat.
What is David doing with his life?
Not a whole lot of shit.
David Cornsweat. Doesn't even have a picture on Wikipedia. Tells you everything you need to know. He's from the University of Pennsylvania Juilliard School. Lame.
He's only a year older than me, and he's being cast as Superman. What am I doing with my fucking life?
And honestly, I don't recognize any of his movies.
Pearl? Is that about Pearl Harbor?
Pearl is... What is Pearl
It's
about?
a Japanese
It's
lady
a
on the
slasher.
cover.
A
Round.
prequel to X. Didn't see that one either. That serves as the origin story for the title villain whose fervent aspiration to become a movie star led her to committing violent acts on her family's Texas homestead.
So it's not even his movie. He's just
he's
in
just
it.
an extra. Man.
Where's he from?
Pennsylvania.
Oh, hell yeah. Pennsylvania Superman? That's what's up.
I don't know.
Parents, he didn't crash land on a farm. It was a coal mine.
He was on The
Everyone's
Politician.
addicted to opium. I'm here to save the day.
I don't know. I know somebody told me that a lot of people, I don't know much about him, and I don't actually. A lot of people have said that he is too skinny to play Superman, which is funny because there's this thing called a bulk diet.
A Hollywood bulk diet, which
Right.
is where we shoot you full of testosterone and trenbolone. And then you say, I packed on 35 pounds of muscle in 6 weeks because I had a great trainer and an even better nutritionist. Okay, guys. I'm looking at you, fucking Thor.
Louis Capaldi is going to take a break from touring to adjust the impact of Tourette's.
Oh, he's got Tourette's?
Yeah, he put out a press release and he said, canceled. Oh man.
What did he actually say?
Oh,
If
it's
you're
a
gonna
lot.
talk about it,
It's not
then
even. He just,
what band is? I don't even know who that is.
Louis Capaldi. He sings by himself. He's I mean, obviously not just him on stage,
He's
but
taking a break from touring to adjust. Adjust? Did he just now get Tourette's?
yeah, he's had it his whole life.
So why is he just now deciding it's time to adjust?
I don't know. He has a beautiful voice though.
Yeah.
I think the tour has been making it worse because he's been.
Yeah, I guess. Probably just being insensitive.
Capaldi said his performance on the Pyramid stage has made it obvious that I need to spend much more time getting my mental and physical health in order so I can keep doing everything I love for a long time to come.
And then I'm going to challenge Jeff Bezos to a boxing match.
Apparently he struggled during a set at Glastonbury Festival. He was struggling, so fans started singing the song for him as he stopped on stage.
Well, then why is he stopping? That's fucking adorable.
That's awesome. Actually, I think I did see a video of that.
God damn it. Poor guy.
And you made fun of him.
I made fun of him.
Well,
Hold on.
well, you know, NASA's announced. Oh yeah, NASA has announced they can turn 98% of pee into drinking water. So I've got
98%.
I've got a question here.
All right.
Of this 98%, are they saying 98% of your pee is drinking water, or are they saying that 98% of the population's pee can be turned into drinking water? Yeah, that guy right there, not his.
Not hell no.
Her, yes. But this guy, not happening.
This fucking guy? Hell no. I would never drink piss.
And somebody commented on this and said, that money that went to Ukraine should have went to NASA. I've been trying to figure out how to drink piss for years.
I shut off my water bill and everything.
God.
You just shower once a week with your piss water.
Says,
If you can drink it, you can for sure shower in it too, right?
I'd imagine
Take a
so.
piss bath.
98% of it's drinkable.
Just piss on your lawn.
I
Just
think 100% of it's showerable.
pissing in my gas tank, man. I'll piss everywhere. 98% of that's quality piss.
This huge
What
breakthrough.
about the other 2%?
Yeah, what happens? It's
What
like
happens
that.
to that?
It's like that 1%.
We just
of
wasting
germs.
2% of piss? That's good piss.
What else is going on here? 19-year-old
Is that Drake
Titan.
and Josh?
No, it looks like it doesn't. A 19-year-old Titan sub wanted to break world record by solving Rubik's Cube 12,000 feet deep in the ocean. Oh, the kid.
Of course you're gonna break the world record. What the fuck? How? What? Yeah, no shit. I solved the Rubik's Cube the fastest at 12,000 feet under
Yeah.
the sea.
It's funny enough. He went to break the world record, and instead he broke every bone in his body. Oh God! Dang. Oh,
That'll happen.
so imagine this: you are an avid Rubik's Cube fan. You've spent the first 19 years of your life being addicted to Rubik's fucking cube. Your dad's a billionaire, and he says, "Hey, you want to go on this submersible? We're going to see the Titanic." And you
She's
go,
like, well, Chase actually got me tickets to go see Blink 182 with him, and you said we should bond more, so
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could go check that out.
and the dad goes, "Well, look, what about this? I'll let you bring your Rubik's cube, and you can break the world record." I want to know: is there a current world record?
No,
for that?
of course not.
Bro, that's what we should do. We should buy a Rubik's cube, and then we just go like 3 feet into the ocean and
Yeah.
solve it, and set the record, and then just shit on his grave. Anyways, oh man,
Oh, poor guy.
that's hilarious.
It's also sad.
Yeah, no, yeah, You're right. You're right. Forgot about that part of it. 8% of men believe they can beat a lion in a fist fight.
Okay, that's not a large percentage, but
No.
it's still
That's a crazy high number.
that's more than like a lot of other things.
That's only men in America. A whopping 72% of people think they can defeat a rat. Wait, hold on.
A rat? Why did we go from a lion to a rat?
I want to know why only 72% of people think they can beat a rat in a fight.
I mean,
Only 72%.
you might kill the rat, but if the rat bites you and gives you an infectious disease and you die like weeks later from it,
True.
it's like a draw.
I'm gonna read this sentence directly off the page because I like the way it's listed. A whopping 72% of people think they can defeat a rat, whilst 14% of people reckon they can outbox a kangaroo.
Reckon?
Why is it said like that? 14% think they can outbox a kangaroo.
All right. What is your percentage on beating a lion, Dante?
My percentage, like chance,
Yeah.
0.
0?
0.
You're not even give yourself like a 0.1?
Actually, you know what? I don't know how lions work. Is it like a shark? If you hit them on the nose, like they'll run away?
I think if you're fast enough to catch them on the nose, maybe.
Yeah. I'll give myself a...
Because that thing's going straight for your fucking neck.
Yeah. If the lion doesn't know we're in a fight, I'm going to give myself a higher chance.
Right.
But if the lion knows we're in a fight...
Do you think you
fuck.
can choke out a lion? Like, are we strong enough as human beings? Like, if you got, like, that rear naked
If you got
choke
in there,
just right
yeah.
on a lion, are you strong enough? Or are its neck muscles just too powerful for it to even matter?
I actually think that maybe you could. Tarzan did.
No, it was a leopard.
Oh.
That's like half a lion.
Yeah.
Plus Tarzan
And Tarzan's,
was fucking
yeah.
getting that fucking gorilla testosterone, man.
Yeah. He was raised in
He was
Africa.
fucking apes.
Right? He was fucking apes?
Yeah.
He probably was, wasn't he? And then he saw
Probably.
a white woman and was like, oh,
You
God
telling me
damn.
when he like started getting boners for the first time, he was just chill about it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
What was he? He had to, like, I don't know. If you don't know about jerking off, are you like, would you get a boner without stimulation?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
What the fuck?
That's a good question.
Do you not know how boners work?
I'm going to write Disney.
I've never gotten a boner unless I touch myself first. Ever since I was a kid, swear to God.
Swear to God.
Swear to God.
One time my dog kind of like licked my leg a little
You were
bit.
never in a hot tub? Like, come on, man.
You never were just sitting in math class and like that shit just
Thinking
just
about
happened?
shapes and numbers.
Shit just came up, baby. Dante, can you come to the front of the class, please? No. No,
Can you tell us the circumference? I'd say about 1.3 inches, give or take.
Oh, they're so. I don't know what article this was. Somebody sent this to me the other
Does
day.
anyone know how to find the circumference or the volume of a cylinder? Well, Miss Frizzle, it depends on the fucking time of day.
The number of micro penises in America is going up.
Yeah, that's because of all the plastics in our fucking water supply,
They're killing
filling
us.
our body with phthalates and shrinking our taints.
Do you know what a micro penis is considered?
No.
Anything
Below, let me guess. Anything below, we're going by length or
Yeah.
girth?
length,
Or both?
just length.
3.5 inches.
3.7.
Oh, so close.
But that's like softly pulled out. Was what they said.
Softly pulled out? What does
So
that
I don't
mean?
know if that means like
That, like
boned
right
up.
after you pull out, then you got to measure it. Like
I think it's like
softly pull out.
when you're not all the way hard, but you got a little bit of blood flow going, like you slap it around a little bit. I think that's what they're talking about.
No, I think it's like completely flaccid, and you grab the tip of your penis and like pull it.
Pull it.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you measure from the base or the base of the base.
Yeah, that depend for me. That makes the difference on micro or not. Breaking news, ladies.
Does your dick have to be hard, or does your dick have to be hard?
Yeah, like what are we going off of here? What's the rule here? Before I sign up to be tested, I want to know what I'm signing up for. And I also want to know how are they getting these numbers? Because
who's out there measuring baby dicks?
and no one's asked me. Like no one's been like, it's not like a survey.
Yeah, I'm not a part of that statistic.
Yeah.
How many we
If this fucking
we
guy
measured 100 penises in the streets of New York, and studies find rat penises are now bigger than human penises.
Yeah, listen.
72% of Americans say they couldn't beat a rat.
if you guys go to Brooklyn, I promise the size goes up a little bit. Look, this fucking guy podcast. If we were a part of this survey, your numbers on micro penises would be significantly higher. All right,
Yeah, maybe like 50% higher.
you
Let's not
guys
speak for everyone here.
You guys can guess.
What are your chances of beating a rat?
In a fight? You made a good point. Like if a rat bites you, like
Yeah, if you die like 2 weeks later, then
But did
technically it's a draw.
oh man,
No one wins. I feel like if you like,
Do you get
if you
a-
can stomp it fast enough.
right. Do you get a weapon?
No.
All right, so let's say
If the rat doesn't get a weapon, you don't get a weapon.
fair. But how would we set this up? Would we be in a ring
You're in a 12 by 12 empty room.
like this?
Yeah, but it's empty.
I think I would beat it in a room like this.
Yeah, same. I'd kick the shit out of a rat.
Yeah. That's a no-brainer.
What was the third one?
Kangaroo. Box a kangaroo.
I would smack the shit out of a kangaroo.
14% of people reckon
I reckon
they can outbox a kangaroo.
So they had to have been asking people close by, like
Right.
no one in New York's going, "Well, I reckon shit."
Hell.
Box a kangaroo. Swear to God, I'd kick the shit out of. I'd give myself an 85% chance of beating the shit out of a kangaroo.
85%.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Hell yeah, fuck them kangaroos. They got them claws and shit, but as long as you're careful, like you gotta bob and weave a little bit. Watch out for them legs.
Would you put up?
But if they kick you, they're cheating because it just says boxing, so you can't trust a kangaroo.
And
that's the problem.
They have a weak, like
they're real squirrely animals.
Very strong, yeah. Oh, that's what I would do. I would just make it mad. It would kick me, and then I would win by disqualification.
Fuck a kangaroo, man.
And that was the news around the nation.
It sure as fuck was. Does anyone stick out as that fucking guy?
Oh, we didn't talk about the one. Do you want to talk about? You want Louis Capaldi?
Yeah. You told me about it. I already forgot, so it'll be perfect.
All right. So a man that was on the run for 17 years has finally been arrested in Detroit. He's a South Carolina man.
Gotta make my way to Detroit.
Rock City.
Crack Rock City.
Literally. His name is Antron Hall. He was tried and found guilty of cocaine trafficking and failure to stop for blue lights in Anderson County in 2006. Authorities say he was placed on the Anderson County Sheriff's Office most wanted list after failing to appear twice on warrants. The Sheriff's Office says detectives discovered that Hall was living under an alias in Detroit. He was living in Detroit for 17 years with a fake name that even his wife and kids only knew him by.
Shout out to that guy. 17 years is a fucking long haul, dude.
One more year and he wouldn't be paying child support anymore.
Talk about low profile. How'd he get busted?
That's a good question.
Or like expired tags or something.
It says Sheriff's Office says detectives discovered that Hall was living under an alias in Detroit. The investigation revealed that Hall used a fake name. So I guess he was under investigation and somehow some detectives found him in Detroit, Rock City.
Crack Rock City.
He was at a Pistons game.
Gotta move way to Detroit, Crack Rock City.
The reason this guy's nominated for the first ever This Fucking Guy is because this fucking guy is tied to a family. It's a famous family, and I'm going to use the name Poindexter because I don't want to get him in trouble. The Poindexter family is what we're going to call them. They are from South Carolina, and they are one of the largest crack cocaine distributors in Detroit. They were known as something. I can't remember the name of their group. I don't want to say it anyways, get him in trouble.
The wrong kind of trouble.
Right. Yeah.
Forget getting canceled. I just don't want to get fucking killed.
Yeah, right, exactly. But the reason they're getting nominated for this fucking guy is because one of the family members who served his time in prison now works for the company that I work for as a delivery truck driver. And I've met the guy.
Dang.
And he knew this guy. So
like,
next
hey
time
man, you know you could have been selling crack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Supplements, crack, same thing.
Same thing, but he's a delivery truck driver, so there's a chance that he's honestly still slinging that thing.
Oh, true. Yeah. No doubt.
And he was like, it's hard for guys like me to find a job. And
Got that pre-workout.
Yeah.
Is that C4? That's C4.
First time I met him, he tells me the story. First time I ever met the dude, I was like, damn. He showed me like YouTube clips and everything.
We should get him on the podcast.
We should.
We won't do it here, but we'll set up that. You got a break? Oh, hold on. Shit. Fuck.
God.
Whoops.
Yeah, Mikey's trying to get me killed. This family's on top of the FBI's most wanted list, and Mikey goes, "Oh, here's Dante's place of business.
Yeah, let's invite him over.
Here's his home address.
Come on
too.
through."
God.
All right, saved it. Enjoy the fucking little sound clip there.
Yeah. This fucking guy.
Just editing the podcast in real time. Probably the first producer to ever actually do that.
Yeah.
I might be.
Dude, you know what? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's going to sound probably a little whack, but
we just broke a world record.
We did.
Suck that, 19-year-old.
Now we just got to go down to my neighborhood swimming pool and do it in 3 feet of water.
Oh, man.
First submersible podcast.
Oh, my God. Let's do it. I got a tin can. We'll just hop in that bitch.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised Joe Rogan didn't go on that and do it. I feel like he should have.
He probably... No way he would have done that shit.
What about there was a YouTuber that was supposed to be on the one that went all the way to the Titanic. Like a week or so before he was on it, and they had to like cancel because of bad weather, and he didn't get to do it. So he lived. He released footage. Like he had footage, like vlog inside of it, in the water and everything with all the people. It's crazy. You should check it out. I can't remember the guy's name, but I'm sure you just search.
That sounds crazy.
Submersible
Sounds
fellow.
Nuts. So is that it for the news? We got that fucking guy.
Yeah, we got that fucking guy.
Running from the law for 17 years. Wife and kids don't even know his real name. Getting pulled over for an expired tag.
Dally MD.
Dally MD.
That's the guy. My personal experience. Titanic sub tourism expedition exclusive footage. My personal experience. I'm gonna find a random clip in this, and we're gonna see if it's funny. After this ad.
Oh, let's fucking silence that shit. We ain't getting paid for their fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can check out our product.
There's 26 minutes. I'm gonna clip to
1996, baby.
1996. All right. It was
Is
a
that
good
the year
year.
you were born?
98.
Oh, damn, you fucking young, son.
Were you 96?
94.
Shut up. Pause him. There's no 1996. God damn it, we're so stupid. I'm over here looking for it. All right, here's minute 20.
I've already been nervous. I think the anxiety comes from when you go in the submarine, someone on the outside literally bolts you shut. You get scared. Serious. How the submarine works, you get inside the front hatch and they close the dome and they literally bolt you shut. So there's no way of escaping. There's no quick hatch to open. If water comes in, you know.
Yes, that's what's going to happen.
It cuts.
Water comes in, well, you know.
There's no quick way of escaping. God says, watch this.
Okay.
Skladoosh, skladoosh, skladoosh.
All right, well, I guess that's a good time to take a break and
Yeah.
reconvene.
Yeah.
Enjoy the transition music, everybody.
Wait, am I singing that? Black balls bouncing off my girlfriend's chest. Black balls. And she's just down there doing her best against those black balls. She's hanging on by a thread, and he's our guest in our home. His name is James, and he's got those black balls. He's really giving them to her today. Those black balls. And all I can do is whack off while I watch him bounce those black balls up and down her face. Those black balls, I wonder how they taste. Black balls, she's a real good go-getter. Black balls, we met 'em at the Walmart. Black balls. I didn't have a say in the man she chose. She chose those.
So here's a hypothetical question for you, Dante.
All right.
Would you rather be a Pez dispenser or a gumball machine?
Ooh. I'm not used to having that many balls inside of me at once. Pez seems like it comes out quicker. Pez comes out. I'm gonna go Pez.
Pez?
dispenser, yeah.
I feel like if
I'm
you're
nostalgic.
a Pez dispenser, you're gonna get lost and broken pretty quick.
Oh, that sounds about right, don't it?
Oh, gumball machine. Those things last forever, man.
Yeah, but they're fragile.
That's how you. That's the. Yeah, not as fragile as a Pez dispenser. Half the time they don't even fucking work.
Yeah, describes me to a T.
Who wants a Pez? No one wants Pez. Everybody wants that gumball, baby.
The more that you talk about it,
Want
the
that
more I feel like I
jawbreaker.
am a Pez dispenser.
All my life, I'm just a Pez dispenser.
What would you rather? You'd rather be a gumball machine?
For sure.
You know
And
what?
people are putting money into me.
Yeah, you got to get paid. I just do it for free. You know?
I'm just there in the mall, just watching people pass by.
Yeah. Occasionally,
Every now and then, someone jams their finger in me.
some sweaty guy leans on you. He's been walking all day. I need to catch my breath. Hold on. Hey, honey, give me a quarter.
me a quarter.
My insulin's
I need some Red Hots and some lemon drops.
Oh, but you have friends because at the mall they have like those big ones.
Yeah, just everything. Just fucking little ring pops and
man, rings.
spiders and shit. Rings.
You want to hear a really sweet story?
Yeah.
My dad and my mom were walking in the mall one time, and my dad asked my mom. They were passing. The mall had like those gumball machines full of stuff, and it was across from a K jeweler, which is weird. And my dad said, "Let's go in here. I can pick you out a ring." And my mom said, "Actually, you could get me a ring out of that gumball machine over there, and I would be just as happy." So when my dad proposed,
What a nice little lie.
right? Yeah. When my dad proposed, he proposed with a gumball machine ring.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty cute. And then she said
was
no.
just like, I was just kidding, right?
Yeah, she's like, no, I want a real ring. And then he gave her the real ring, but she kept both of them, so it was
She
pretty
still
cool.
has it?
Yeah, she still has it.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Wow.
My parents are happy. Good
True
for them.
love. That's great, Dante. I'm glad your parents are happy. So why'd you turn out so fucked up?
You know, I'm a middle child, and I think that is pretty much sums it up the best way.
Yeah. Yep. You ain't first and you ain't last.
I'm just in the middle.
Just
And
overlooked
then,
by
so
everyone.
like my brother and my sister always had like they used to compete for attention, and I don't know. I just let them have it, I guess. So then you
Let them have it.
I
Let
just-
them have it.
I just become the quiet
He can
kid.
take it.
And then I got into like
Quiet.
entertainment.
Get out of here.
You
Get
know
the
what?
fuck out of here.
It's weird. I can literally do a full set of stand up and it doesn't bother me. Or if I know I'm being recorded, like we're podcasting, I could come in here and talk and be normal. But a normal conversation, like it's just I'm awkward, quiet.
Wow.
When more people are here.
So you're just seeking attention. So when you know attention's going to be given to you,
I show out.
it's more likely that you're going to show out. You put a microphone in someone's hand and suddenly they're a fucking comedian
Yeah. A bad one, but yeah.
telling jokes about the homeless in front
Yeah.
of 5 homeless people.
God, fuck them. Fuck that. I still hate that crowd. Fuck that crowd.
It was the crowd's fault.
Yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
didn't like you.
Mikey goes up and kills, but it's the crowd's fault.
It's okay. I told black jokes during Black History Month.
Oh, yeah.
It did not go well.
My God. What
What black jokes did I tell? I'm
Yeah.
glad you asked, Dante.
yeah.
I made a joke about black bears and how I'm afraid of black bears, and then I used maybe some stereotypes about black people and
Yeah. Did you say
talked about black bears instead.
Did you say but not this one? This is a good one.
Yeah, this is one of the good ones. This is one of those blueberry black bears.
Their mama raised them right.
It was honestly a pretty stupid joke. It wasn't even like offensive. It just sucked. It was just a dumb joke.
It happens.
Yeah. But you know, you live and you learn.
You do. And I told all those same jokes in front of a different crowd, and they laughed. So
Yeah. Yeah, some crowds give you false confidence though, because they're just happy to have a comedian up there. So they're
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, this is funny."
especially when all the
Better than hearing "Hey there, Delilah" for the 3rd time this week
Yeah.
at open mic night.
when
Fucking Wonderwall or some shit.
You're my Wonderwall.
I wonder why you're on the wall. Oh yeah, I killed you and mounted you there. Da 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 da. My name's Jeffrey Dahmer.
What is happening?
I don't know, dude. I'm retarded. Oh, what? It's okay if you call yourself retarded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's
duh.
cool if you call your friends retarded. You just can't say it to people who are. That's what Michael Scott said. You watch The Office?
Nope.
Of course not.
No, I like humor in my comedy TV series.
I like my comedy like I like my coffee.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no punchline.
I like The Office how I like my coffee.
Yeah.
I don't like coffee.
Oh. I like my women how I like my coffee.
I think you
I
should have
drink
gotten some
energy
more of
drinks.
those bootleggers, man.
I know. Now
Now we're falling apart. It wore off.
we're falling
We're
apart.
fucked. Now we're just sober, talking about like real shit.
Sober October.
Sober October.
It's the first day of July. What are you doing for Independence Day in 3
Independence
days?
Day? Well, first of all, I'm glad you refer to it as Independence Day because everyone else in my life is like, what are you doing for the 4th? Or Happy 4th. I'm like, hey, fuck you. It's not 4th of July. It's Independence Day.
Yeah, or as I like
Get
to call
it
it,
right.
I like to call it White Independence Day.
Why?
Oh, because, when when we were made as a country, we were the only ones that was really free, right?
True.
So it's White Independence Day.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And in a
It just sounds
protest,
bad.
I will not be celebrating. See, I'm on your side, guys. You thought. I'm just kidding. I'm celebrating. I'm getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Listen, I celebrate any holiday that involves drinking. Right?
It's every holiday.
Exactly. Juneteenth, I'm with
Except
you, baby.
maybe Easter, depending on where you're from.
Well, my shot glass is risen. Nah, whatever.
Risen to my mouth. A slam for the lamb. Jesus Christ.
Slam for the-
Shots.
A slam for the lamb. I think next time I
I
take
think
a
now's
shot.
a good time to talk about religion, money, and politics.
Yeah, that's a good segue. Segues are weird.
I slammed for the lamb a time or two back in the day. My first show ever on stage was at a church with a hardcore band I played with.
Really?
Yeah.
Were y'all playing like hardcore gospel or?
No, it was still just like I don't even know what the lyrics were about. I was just happy to be there playing guitar, to be honest with you.
In church?
And it was some like fancy ass church, like one of those big mega churches
yeah.
in like downtown Charlotte.
One of those ones that they got some real scandalous shit
Like,
going
the
on.
Sound system was awesome.
It's funny, the
Just
first
a bunch of church kids
Really?
showing out. Freaking-
for the Lord.
yeah, I think it was like a vacation Bible school or something,
Oh,
and we
God.
were there one of the nights.
And they booked a band for it.
Yeah, dude, because
That's
all
dope.
the other band members were like members of the church.
You all were wearing that shirt, Jesus is dope shirt.
I swear to God, I am 98% sure I wore my Dare T-shirt.
The first time I spoke in front of a crowd was actually at church too. I used to be a preacher. Did you know that?
No, that's
I talked
fun.
about it in my second special. Thanks for watching. When I was in middle school, I was a preacher. I led Bible study at the school. I started a Bible study club at my middle school and was a preacher.
Save some pussy for the rest of us, Dante.
I spoke in like 3 different churches.
About what?
This is about the Lord, baby.
What about the Lord?
And here's what would happen. This is how, I think I always was meant to be a comedian because my sermons would break down after I told a joke and someone laughed. I'd be like, oh, I like the way that felt.
Oh, I got something
So
out of
I
that
would
one.
keep telling jokes. Hey, hey, this guy Peter. Why did he trade Jesus, huh? Was he late on his bills or something? I don't know.
They called him the Fisher of Men. Pretty gay, right?
I try to do like 90s style comedy. Like, hey, what was the deal with this right here?
What's the deal with the fucking
What was
rain for
going
40
on?
days of 40 nights? It's just oversaturation, my guy.
90s comedy is a lot of like head nods.
Yeah.
What was going on with this, and then voice effects. Hey, the other day I was walking outside, right, and there was a water hose going off. It was like, what was that about? That's my impression of 90s stand-up comedy.
Dude, you're gonna make a killing, man. That's genius. I'd watch that.
Next thing you
Hell,
know, they're on a
watch
sitcom.
that. Well, there's politics and religion wrapped into one.
Yeah.
How we gonna make some fucking money?
What are your honest thoughts on politicians?
Politicians? Which ones?
Just politicians in general.
Well, there's a lot of politicians.
Yeah, the big ones.
The big ones?
Not like your county mayor or nothing.
Yeah, no, the ones that don't matter.
Yeah, not like your sheriff. Like the big ones, the good ones.
I think politicians are just doing what they do,
You know?
getting money, making money. What they doing, getting money.
When you told me that was a part of the show, I thought like that was a segment. But
I just gotta
it's
keep
just been you
saying
saying
it. I just gotta keep saying it.
Another story about my parents, because everyone loved the first one. I know.
Dad was mayor.
The last Halloween that my grandparents were alive for. That's right. My dad, we drove into their neighborhood. They live in like an old white neighborhood. My dad had a wolf mask on for Halloween. He rolled the window down and he was singing "Stunt Like My Daddy" out the window.
Really?
And he was like, "Oh!" And the old white people were just looking like, "What in the fuck is going on?"
Is that a true story?
It's a true story.
Your dad.
My
was
dad.
singing Lil Wayne.
Yes, my
That's
dad's a
awesome.
cool motherfucker, man.
That's cool as fuck. What we doing? Getting money.
My
Hell
dad.
yeah.
So my parents are young. Like they had us young. So
Forever young.
my mom and dad had me at a younger age than I am right now. Like they had me. My mom was 20. My dad was 24 when they had me.
When'd your parents start dating? Before then?
They got married the year before. They got married in 97. I think they started dating 96.
96. So as soon as your mom turned 18, your dad was just like, "Sup, shouty?"
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was 22.
Perv.
He's just sitting there waiting. I seen you in church showing them ankles. Just wanted to come holler at you. You like Lil Wayne?
I don't know how they knew each other. I guess they went to high school together.
He was a senior and she was a freshman.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn.
Daddy.
All right, Mr. Carter. I see.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. President. All right.
He just turned 50. He's gonna get canceled. He's gonna get canceled.
Man only turns 50 once, Dante.
Yeah, we could talk about that. So my dad turned 50 this year, and he turned 50 on a Sunday. My mom decided to throw a surprise party for him on Saturday, but she didn't tell me about it until Friday, the day before that Saturday. I bought wrestling tickets to a wrestling show the Wednesday before, and I'd planned to go with all my friends, and all two of them. And so we go to this wrestling show.
Was one of them Fireball?
Yes, actually, it was at Free Range Brewery. It's pretty cool. So she's like, "Hey, we're having a surprise party for your dad tomorrow," and I was like, "Oh, I already bought tickets for a wrestling show," and she was like, "Okay. I guess you can explain to him why you're not going to be there." I was like, "All right, thanks, Mom." So I told him, I was like, "Dad,
Mom's just gaslighting you, dude.
But I couldn't tell him because it was a surprise party, so I couldn't tell him until after. So he didn't even know about the party. He just shows up to his birthday party.
Everyone's there except his middle child.
Yeah, well, he probably
doesn't notice.
Yeah, he didn't notice. And
my baby boy,
where
it's
you
good
at?
to see you.
My
You have a sister?
My
baby girl. The whole family's here. This is amazing.
And like I'm at a show in Charlotte, and I just feel my heart break a little bit. Oh, wow, something just hurt me. I don't know what it was. But my mom refused to tell him because my mom's petty like that sometimes.
Oh.
She refused to tell him. My mom's a badass. I love her. She refused to tell him why I wasn't there. So he had to go through this whole party just knowing his son wasn't there. So the next day when I see him on his actual birthday, where I drive an hour down to spend the entire day with him, bring him gifts and everything, the first thing he says to me, "A man only turns 50 once, Dante." I was like, "Thanks, Dad."
Yeah, today's the day, Dad.
I didn't miss the day, man. I just missed the surprise party. That was a surprise to all of us, really.
I thought only my parents did that shit because they're real bad about like on Friday, like, "Hey, we're having a cookout and a get together tomorrow, so you should come by." Like,
No, my parents do it all the time. They did it to me
I'm
yesterday.
already out of town. I'm touring with my band, Mom.
I got a podcast, Mom.
Mom,
You don't understand me.
see if I pay your mortgage when I'm rich and famous.
Yeah, let your oldest son wipe your ass when you're in the nursing home. I'm not doing it.
I ain't doing shit. I'm not doing shit. I didn't do any of this.
Oh, so you have been watching
Yeah, I see clips.
Tim
I
Robinson?
see
That's my
clips.
cousin.
You been working out?
Yeah.
You still hitting the gym?
I don't like the way you looked at my stomach when you asked that question.
Oh no, I was just getting general up down.
Yeah, I still been
Just a
hitting the
quick
gym.
little in-body scan.
That's never a good question, by the way.
Oh.
When someone's like, "Have you been hitting the gym?" It's like, "Oh, well, clearly I haven't been hitting it hard enough."
Clearly, yeah. Well,
yeah,
hitting the kitchen a little harder.
Yeah, hitting them booze
It
trains.
tastes just like Baja Blast, man.
Come on. Yeah, I've been hitting it.
You want to drink these Johnny bootleggers that are probably 80% sugar? Sugar and alcohol?
Sugar.
That blue raspberry, son.
Sugar and alcohol. That's the Lord's mix.
Do you have locker rooms at your gym?
Yeah.
When's the last time you saw an old man drying his nutsack with the hairdryer?
It's been
You
a
ever
week.
walk in on that?
It's been a week. Yeah. It happened last week.
Did it really?
No, he wasn't drying it, but he was naked.
Oh, I've been...
Whitey tidied out, baby.
Hell yeah.
Sweat.
I've
Swamp. Dump.
3 times in my life walked in and there's just an old man,
Ugh.
butt ass naked, one leg up on the bench in front of the lockers with the shitty hair dryer that's in the locker room, just drying his
Letting him-
fucking sack, dude, just going to town.
What gym do you go to?
Different ones. It's happened at 3 different locations.
God damn.
Yeah.
We watched a video before we started. A guy at my gym got his key fob turned off, and he was bitching about it on Facebook.
Oh, man.
It was a 3-minute video just to say his key fob got cut off, and he was mad about it. Like, bro, shut the fuck up. Just call the people, get it fixed. It's not a big deal.
Go to a different gym.
It
Go
got
to
cut
a better
off.
gym. He's complaining about Anytime Fitness.
Yeah.
Wah.
Now get over yourself. He's big as fuck. I hope he
Used to
doesn't
be a
listen this.
Blockbuster. I liked it better when it was a Blockbuster.
Did y'all have a Blockbuster here? Did you grow up here?
Yeah, now it's an Anytime Fitness.
Oh, yours? Oh, legit. Oh,
Yeah.
mine. We used to have a Blockbuster. Now it's it's Compor. I don't know if you know what Comporium is. It's
Caporium?
like an internet provider in my town.
Sounds like a fish tank company.
They suck.
Caporium.
They ass dog.
They straight up ass, man. Do you ever engage in locker room talk?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do a little shoulder check first. Make sure there's
Make sure
no
everybody's
other-
looking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Locker room talk. I did a bit about locker room talk.
Yeah.
About guys just being super complimentary.
In the locker room?
in the locker
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Because
The worst place to do it.
It always starts off normal. It's like, hey man, I saw you hitting chest today. Your chest is really coming in. You're doing good. Keep it up. Yeah, oh, thanks, man. It's like, hey man, I just love the way your legs look in those shorts today. Like the way that your quads are just popping.
Just popping, my guy.
They look good. The way that your hamstrings flow perfectly into your glutes. Oh my god. Wow, chef's kiss. And you're like, all right, thanks, man.
Anyways, I'm out of quarters, so if you could help me out with this air dryer, I'd really appreciate it.
And then they're the ones that just say it. They walk in, they're like, hey man, nice dick print. Let's just fuck. You're like, what did you say? The gym that I go to has I hate the locker room because you can hear everything out in the gym.
Yeah.
So like you can't really like have too much locker room talk. Like not much can go on.
One of the reasons I quit going to my last gym because this one kid walked in. I don't know if he was like schizophrenic or just out of his fucking mind, took too much pre-workout,
Yeah.
but he walks in, he's got these big ass headphones on, and then he just starts hitting himself in the head like hard, and he goes, stupid, 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 and I'm like, holy shit, dude, are you okay? And he looks at himself in the mirror, he's just like, you just gotta get back out there and fucking do that shit. Hits himself in the head like 3 more times, like hard as fuck, dude, and then leaves the locker room, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna put the pre-workout back in my
That's it.
gym bag. I don't think I need this anymore.
Sorry about that. I didn't know you were in there. I think every gym.
That's
has
why
a
I
guy
stopped
like
going
that.
in the locker room. Like, fuck this, dude.
I think every
This
gym has
kid's-
a guy.
They
like
don't check
that.
for guns at the front door. Like,
You ever?
these days.
You have the guys that
There's always that one guy that does curls, and then he goes into the corner of the gym, looks himself in the mirror, he's just like, one of these days, one of these days. Like,
Why
oh,
I
shit.
oughta.
Why I oughta.
you have those guys that walk around with their gym bags and like they're on one bench and they put the gym bag on the other bench. And you're like,
I will move that shit.
I do. So I'm like, bro, like shut the fuck up. You're
Yeah,
not.
Excuse me, sir.
You don't own this. There's this old man that works out of my gym. I say old, he's in his 60s. He's not old. He's still in good shape, but he does circuits every day.
Yeah.
He's so fucking annoying because he like circuits are cool, but he's doing like 8 different machines at one time, and he doesn't want you to touch them. Fuck
I
that.
know what a dick.
Yeah, exactly. And it takes him like
Go to Planet Fitness.
it takes
asshole.
him 30 minutes to go through one, and then he sits for a little bit and then does it again. And I'm like, bro, like he got mad at me because I adjusted the weight on one of the
I'm
machines.
circuit training, bro.
I told him,
Fucking
bro,
circuit training. Read the science, Dante.
I was like, I moved the weight back for you. Like, shut the fuck up. And he got attitude. I about rocked him in his shit.
That's awesome. Did we talk about people with tripods and shit last episode, or was that us ranting off mic?
I can't remember.
Well, I went to the gym and I was in a squat rack, and there was a girl in the squat rack next to me with
Oh,
a fucking tripod
yeah.
set up.
We didn't talk
She
about
wasn't
it
even
on here.
doing squats; she was doing bent over rows. And so now it's just one of those things where I don't want to look to my right
Yeah.
because I know if I make eye contact with the camera, 1, I'm probably going to make like a stupid face or something. And 2, it's just going to be an excuse for her to be like, so look at this fucking creep looking
Yeah.
at my
He's
butt.
fucking
et cetera,
staring
et
at me in the
cetera.
gym. She pauses it, circles
Just
you.
pause, circles my face, my stupid ass buck teeth, like mouth half open, just
I hate that. I hate when
just
girls
trying to catch my breath because I'm actually doing squats.
when girls put their phone in their back pocket. And like, let's see how many people stare at my ass in the store. It's like usually I look because there's a phone in your back pocket,
Yeah, no
halfway
shit.
hanging. Oh, shit might fall. So there's a pause video of me reaching out.
Or I'm just looking at everything that's around me, and your ass just happens to be there.
Yeah, it's just so
much
happens.
like everything else that's in front of me. 'Cause
she's-
that's how eyes fucking work.
But no, I get it. There's girls in the gym, a lot of guys too that have their tripods and like I got a stand-up bit about that also. Check it out.
I also see people working out in flip-flops and Crocs.
Yeah.
Like those slide-on sandals or shit.
Completely barefoot.
No one's breaking a sweat. They just hop on a machine, do a few reps, and then they're on their phone for like 5 minutes.
And it takes them forever to set up. Like
the girls are wearing like the tightest fucking clothing imaginable, pulling it up so they're fucking like, what's the word? Like
cooch.
Cooch is just
Their camel
pressing
toe.
out. All the dudes are in like stringers and like cut off shirts
Yeah, they
and
got
wearing
them-
like Yeezys, but they're like their shoes aren't tied.
Yeah.
And you can tell they're walking a certain way so they don't like crinkle their shoes.
They walk in with flannels.
So weird.
They're wearing
man.
flannels. It's their pump cover. It's a flannel. It's a pump
Yeah,
cover.
It's a fucking
I got to
pump
do
cover.
20 curls before I can take this thing off.
I'm
Like,
not
bro,
gonna break a sweat, but I took enough pre-workout to kill a horse. Gym culture's gone too far, man. The
Oh.
internet ruined gyms. I don't care what anyone says.
And then too, like it's a lot of people who now that they have these
they got
platforms,
air conditioning and shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
they have these platforms to talk about, like, and they're giving terrible advice most of the
Oh
time.
yeah. That's another thing I don't get.
It's
like,
so
what are they
annoying.
filming themselves for?
Yeah.
You think no one's ever seen someone do a bent over row before? Like,
And it's so
fuck?
like the market is so saturated now. It's like there's more influencers than like new people in the gym.
Yeah.
It's like everyone's making videos and they're
Yeah.
like
oh, you're
repost
getting
and
to
blah
see
blah.
at least
Yeah.
out of every 5 people, one of them's got a tripod.
Yeah.
Or a camera that they set up somewhere.
And they're doing the same workout that people have been doing for fucking 50 years.
Now,
Like,
granted, I will occasionally film myself doing stuff in the gym.
well, you like,
But it's a quick, like,
Yeah.
out of 25 sets, I'm going
Right.
to film this one.
or like
One, so I can make sure, like, my form is good and it looks all right. And then, yeah, I might post it on my Instagram story.
if it
just
looks
to
good.
be like, hey, guess what? I'm still strong as shit.
Yeah.
Ha-ha.
Or like Courtney, she posted 2 videos the other day. She was doing something different
Yeah.
that not a lot of people do.
But also, like, showing progress.
Right, yeah,
Like, hey,
like-
here's where I started, here's what I'm doing now, versus I'm going to teach you how to do a bent over row.
Yeah, yeah.
To all my 800 followers.
Yeah.
And I'm actually got pretty shitty form, and my ass is the main thing you can see in the camera angle, but don't look at that.
Yeah.
I'm just showing you bent over rows. Duh.
I had a guy come
Duh.
in one day. He came into my store and he was talking shit to me. I can't, like, for some reason.
Trying to bring me down. You trying to step on me.
Yeah.
You a hater. The haters want to see me fail.
And he was like, bro, like, why? Like, you use your platform, use your social media to promote like jokes and goofiness. Like, I do shit that's like helping people and making people's lives better. I'm like, well, you've got like 200 followers compared to my 4,000. Like, 4,000 is not a lot, but
Who
still,
you
like,
helping?
exactly.
You can't even go live.
Right, exactly. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like, this is what I'm trying to do. Like, it ain't like I'm just jerking off on camera. Like, I'm setting a career path, baby.
Right.
Trying to grow a following. Follow me on TikTok at Dante Carter Comedy. Cheap plug right there.
Most of them probably aren't even like actual trainers or
No,
certified.
they're
in
not even
jack
certified.
shit.
I got certified in 2019 through NASM.
NASM?
Yeah, NASM.
NASM?
I got the textbook and all, baby.
Hell yeah! I didn't get the textbook. I just took the test and passed.
Really?
Son. Hell
Yeah.
yeah! I ain't
It-
spending money on that
it was-
shit. I'm a goddamn genius.
See, there it is. Well, like, actually being certified and hearing some of the
I
shit
got my
that they
shit
say.
framed right there.
Oh, you do, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Look at that.
If you want to get
Corrective
trained,
exercise specialist.
You
I'm
wanna-
not just a personal trainer. I'm a fucking specialist.
it's a
son.
specialist, and I'm just special.
Yeah. You know who else is special? No, I'm not gonna go there.
Okay, all right. I have to wear my helmet sometimes.
Me too, actually. And my brain just gets a little fuzzy. I get that just noise in the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
of my skull.
Don't know what's going on.
I gotta put on a special vibrating helmet that calms the demons.
That's good. My girlfriend loves it. That's when she wants to ride my face.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I get home from work, I'll find her just sitting on it. I'm not even there. I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to be a part of this.
I just cleaning it off for you.
That's still sticky. You sure? Disgusting.
You've been drinking too much Baja Blast, baby.
Oh man, and then there's another one. Dudes that don't drink water, they just drink energy drinks and like beer and work out. I bet their jizz tastes terrible.
Yeah, I'm sure my jizz is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Calling
Let's
me
get
out,
an expert
Dante.
in here. Let's get an expert in here.
Just beer and pre-workout. If it works, it works. You know,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Hey,
As long as you get them followers, get them views, set up that tripod.
yeah.
Do the same exercises everyone else is doing.
Oh, and everyone starts with this
Call
video.
yourself original.
Everyone starts with this. Here's my Sour Patch Kids. Let me tell you, a lot of people don't know this, but you're supposed to actually eat. You can eat candy like at the beginning of your workout, middle of your workout. It gives you insulin spike, gives you more energy. Like, yeah, everybody in the goddamn world knows that now. Like, it's not new information.
Here's also a thing. You're just soft.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You need soft candies because you're a soft man and you need it. Get
I don't
through
eat
your soft
candies.
workout.
No, I go in there
you
with
can't
nails.
crinkle your shoes and you're just going to do the same chest and shoulders workout you do every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Train legs.
Pussy.
Who needs to train legs?
I do everything they did in the 80s. So in about 10 years, I'll probably have a heart attack. But still.
Yeah. A little bit of Tren, a little bit of HGH.
Yeah.
Some Deca.
And then just
A little bit
down
Deca.
it with raw
Would you
eggs.
take steroids?
No, fuck no.
Not even once.
No.
Not even like just a little bit of test. Not even when you're
Well,
like 35.
I mean, I'll probably eventually take tests when my test levels dip. But
if they dip.
I'll probably
They
dip.
dip. You can make them dip though.
Well, like mine will probably You drink before you go get tested the night before. Do you know that? If you want your test levels to be low, you just drink heavy the night before.
And
you
eat a
go.
shit ton of food.
Yeah, your test levels will be low.
Low as fuck.
There's
You also have to have insurance.
Yeah.
Whoops.
But yeah, a lot
I
of
heard
caffeine.
if you just go down to Mexico and
you can get whatever,
whatever the fuck you
you can
want.
get whatever the fuck you want in my store if you come around back. The fuck you- I got connections, baby. I just don't. I never want to use it. I know too many people that like use it, and like I know a guy that uses it, and he says that when he is having sex now, he has sex and he comes, but he doesn't orgasm. He doesn't feel it,
Aw.
and that's from like years
That's
of
probably because his prostate's fucked up.
probably.
Fucked up. What is he taking? Do you know?
I don't. I know now. He just takes like. God damn it! He just told me the other day. I don't want to say the wrong thing. So I think now he's just taking Sus 250.
Nice.
He says that he just takes that for quality of life at this point, but I think it's.
I know quite a few people that did steroids either for bodybuilding shows or just because. One of them, as soon as he came off, like, it was night and day, dude.
Oh,
he
yeah.
still held some mass, but like the body fat that came back was unreal.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
One guy had to have 4 masses removed from his chest because he started to grow tumors.
Yeah.
Thankfully non-cancerous,
Yeah.
but still.
That's what people don't
That's
realize.
rough.
It makes everything grow. It
And
makes
then
cancer
another
grow.
dude was I actually met him when I worked at a supplement store, and he came in to buy test supplements, and of course I sold him that shit. That's fucking money, son. And then he started going to the same gym I was going to. He's like, man, that stuff you sold me is bullshit. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, man.
Damn.
So he started taking some shit. And the scariest one is definitely Tren, dude.
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Trenbolone. He started taking that shit and went from like seated shoulder press with a barbell, like at most 95 pounds for reps,
Yeah.
to now he's got 45, 135 pounds on the bar. And he would just like get to like 8 reps, right? And then he'd get to like rep 9 and kind of struggle, but not in the way I'd struggle where I'd kind of like push, all right, it ain't going up, so
Yeah.
then have to get a spot. Like he would struggle and then just keep fucking going,
And
dude.
scream,
Just inching it up,
Yeah.
get 9,
Get that hemorrhoid.
come back down,
Yeah.
go for 10, moving slow as shit, but it's still fucking moving, dude. He's got fucking like just veins coming out and getting that roid rage. I'm like,
Holy shit.
can you get me some of that?
His hemorrhoid's about to pop out.
Yeah, man, just about to prolapse his whole asshole.
There it is.
He got jacked.
But he got it.
He got fucking jacked, dude.
No, and then like the long-term effects are just
That's the
horrible.
shit that'll give you a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, I know a lot of
Back.
people who have had heart attacks, and they can't, like people that are like on walkers and shit now. They used to be some of the strongest people.
Oh yeah.
And it's like fuck that, man.
Whoops.
I don't think my problem is I'm the type of person like if I like something I overdo it. Like I'm bad about overdoing it. So like alcohol, for example, like if I did just a cycle of steroids, I know that I would get hooked. You know, especially if you're seeing that progress in the gains, because you get gains insane. You still have to lift, but like I know people that take steroids don't even fucking lift anymore, and it's like
And they're still juicing?
they're just addicted to doing it. It's weird. It's like a psychological thing.
As long as it's just testosterone, I think you're fine.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you're
like-
smart about it. I mean,
like-
there's ways to do it.
Yeah, even
Once you
like-
start getting into like Tren and Deca and
Yeah.
HGH, that's when it gets a little
that's
squirrely.
different. And then there are some things like
But
just
you also got to talk to your doctor and get regular blood work and be smart about it.
keep you in check. Because I think just taking tests is like, well, a lot of people. That's
But I guess if
normal.
you got that addictive personality, then you're kind of fucked.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I do. I don't know. That's why I try to avoid, like, I don't go crazy with, like...
But you don't feel... I mean...
You don't get
some
high
of
or
those weird
anything.
addictions.
Yeah.
Because it takes time to build versus, like, nicotine or something where you do it a week and then now you're hooked.
That's why I've never gotten into vaping or anything, because I feel like I would be the type to just be off the fucking wall with it.
Nah, man, it's fucking great.
I haven't hit my vape in 20 minutes. I'm fucking twitching.
I fucking twitch. My head hurts. My heart's palpitating.
But I
smell burnt toast.
yeah. But people are always like, because people ask me about like stuff like that. Like when I go to parties and stuff, like I've just never gotten anything like. I mean, I'll smoke a little reefer here and there, but
what?
Yeah,
I heard you did acid once. Too.
Yeah, I did acid on accident one time. I hated that shit. It's one of those things I don't want to get addicted to.
What a shitty friend to not tell you what it was.
And then to freak me out, like if I were to give somebody acid, I would be very like cautious.
I would be scared as shit, dude. I do not want. I would never. I couldn't sell drugs. I couldn't.
No,
I don't even want to give people drugs.
So
you don't know.
I'll tell the story.
They could have a fucking mental break, and now it's your fault. Like,
so I got. We were in Charlotte at my buddy's apartment. We had like a party. I think I filmed a YouTube video that day, and so I went and bought everybody like liquor because like I had people doing makeup, filming and stuff because I had like fake tattoos in the video, and so we had a bunch of people there. We threw a little party. I went and got liquor for everybody, and
boss
right.
moves,
bro. If
you doing? Get money.
if we are working together, I'm gonna like every show that I've put on, I give those guys like free food, free liquor. Like I'm taking care of you. When they do YouTube videos and stuff for me, especially my editor because he does so much fucking work. But we had a party, and like 3 different people brought weed, and we had it in different forms. We had like a blunt, we had a bowl, we had a bong. And we were passing them around.
Blunts, bowls, and bongs, baby.
That's right,
Hell
triple B.
Yeah.
We were passing them around, just fucking shooting shit on the porch, and we were like, we're drinking, we're smoking, we are like getting fucked up, not fucked. And and so somebody just randomly shows up outside. He throws this new. I don't even know what the contraption is. I don't know much about drug paraphernalia. Yeah. He comes in and he's like, "All right, man, this one's a little bit different." He's like fucking fried out of his mind already. He's like, look, this one's a little bit different. You just take this one piece and you put it to the side here and you light it up and suck it as hard as you can.
Smoked acid?
Yes. Well,
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't. Well, I think it was.
Is that like a dab? Are you sure it just wasn't a dab?
He said acid. I don't. What he told me was acid. I was also fucked up. Yeah. I might have sucked some shit down. I don't know. I might have sucked a dick. The point is,
was it like a water bong? Like no. Did you have to like heat something up with a torch first and then?
They handed it to me. He said, when I say go, suck it. And I was like a white girl. I was like, oh my God, I never do this.
Damn, all right, I'm glad I went to Dare. Holy shit.
And I know, right? Holy shit. I could have done crack.
Did they have Dare when you were in school?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
You might have just missed the cutoff.
I took the pledge.
Yeah.
All that fun shit. Broke it. Anyways, so I take it, and they're like, holy shit, that was a big hit. Have you ever done this before? And I was like, we've been passing this around all night. And he was like, no, that wasn't weed. That's acid. Like the way you said it.
It's just that scene from Training Day. Like, goddamn, Dante, I didn't know you like to get wet. What? That was PCP, son. Angel dust.
And it was like, it was out of a movie when he said it, because it was like tunnel vision. As soon as he said it, it was like,
oh yeah, and I just straight to the fucking bloodstream.
I looked out in the parking lot and I was like, fuck. And like my anxiety kicked in. I was just like, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up. And I kept saying that in my head over and over and over. So I thought that I sat there for like 20 minutes. And then I was like, all right, guys, I got to go home. They said I sat there for 3 hours and I didn't say a word. I just stared into one spot. The whole time I was just telling myself, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up, don't get fucked up.
Not only did you do acid, but you wasted the whole experience.
Exactly, because I freaked myself out. And they were like, I was quiet for 3 hours, and then I just stood up, said, all right, guys, see you.
See you.
And left.
It's been real.
And they let me leave.
They were all fucked up too, right? Yeah.
But thankfully, I was smart. When I got into the parking lot, I just crawled into the back seat of the truck and fell asleep.
There you go.
So I was smart because I keep an air mattress in the back seat of my truck, and it's pumped up. My brother got it for me. It's got a little pillow and a blanket, and I keep that back there.
Nice.
And I'll just sleep because
I'm not like something a father's favorite son would do.
Yeah. I might get murdered one day on the side of the road like Michael Jordan's dad, but at least I'm
just
not
like
drinking.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
That's how he died. Beat it.
No one wants to die drunk driving.
Stop hitting me. What are you doing? You're being ignorant.
Man.
Shit, yeah, dude. Well, here we are. It's this fucking guy.
Yeah.
We are those fucking guys.
We've talked about the news.
So here's we don't really have too many plans for the podcast. I mean, we do. We got dreams, aspirations. We need a good editor and someone to host our show, which we're working on right now.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're gonna get Dante a better microphone.
Yeah.
So that hissing noise that you hear will eventually go away, because we got to crank up the gain just to get any kind of signal from it. But it is what it is. We're having fun. We're doing a thing.
We're enjoying it.
Might write some more music, have some better transition music. Maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who fucking knows? And then eventually we'll have people on the podcast and we'll
Yes,
interview them.
yeah.
And they'll be that fucking guy.
Travel.
Yeah, we'll
Do you-
take it on the road.
Do you have
Take it on the road, baby.
That's the way you want it, baby. You have
Exactly.
Max. Used to be HBO Max. You have Max.
Yeah.
You should watch Smartless. So you ever listen to that podcast, Smartless?
No.
It's Jason Bateman, Will Arnett, and Sean Penn. It's a really good podcast. They went on tour. It was so cool. They did a tour of their podcast, and they like vlogged it, kind of. It's like a documentary style. It's on HBO Max. It's really fucking funny. Just to listen to the way they give each other shit all the time.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious.
There's quite a few podcasts that do road shows and make different stops along the way.
That would be
Smith
cool to
has done
me.
it.
Being able to tour. Of course, like everyone.
I think
wants
it'd
to
be
do
weird. I think you really have to have one of those shows that's really polished and well written, and
Oh yeah.
like you got to put an act together on stage.
You think?
Yeah, or just do it for so long you can riff
I was gonna say like when Adam Sandler goes on tour.
and trust yourself enough to not say fucked up shit
Oh,
in
yeah.
front of a live audience.
Yeah.
'Cause there is no editor.
There is no editor. Like even
You
if
have to
you
take
could,
everyone's phone away and like.
yeah.
not
Some
do
places
it.
do that. I went to a Aziz Ansari stand-up show where you have to lock your phone in like a bank bag type deal.
I'm for that, man. I
It's
don't care what
pretty. It's
anyone
pretty
says.
cool when they're filming a
Don't
special.
need people like filming
Yeah,
or
because you ruin
being
it.
distracted by their phone or any of
The,
that
the thing
shit.
about a joke is
I wish they do it at concerts too. I hate going to a concert and like
nobody's
like
in
the whole
moment.
front row is just everyone with their fucking phones up recording. It's like, come on, guys, you're here.
Yeah, enjoy it.
It's gonna sound like ass on your iPhone anyways.
When I go to a concert, like I'll usually try to get one quick video
Yeah.
of like the whole, just so I always have that view of what I saw. I try to get one quick video, one quick picture, and then that's it. I want to be in the moment, you know. But yeah, like it was cool because like yeah, you're forced almost to be just a fan who's just
Yeah.
enjoying the show.
or just enjoy the people around you, or
Yeah,
like
the memories.
yeah, it's
That's
almost
it.
like podcasting.
Yeah, like this is just us talking.
Yeah, but we're not distracted by anything else, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're just enjoying each other's company
For the most part.
Mikey's got no shoes on right now. I've been staring at his feet this
is my
entire
house.
podcast.
The fuck? I ain't gonna wear shoes. I hate wearing shoes. Shoes are for suckers.
SFS, baby.
Shoes for suckers.
That's what like Adam Sandler when he goes on tour. He brings his friends. They just have a fucking ball. They're playing music. They're singing. Like they're and then they do stand up each too. But
Yeah.
like they just have a fun fucking time, man.
Well, I mean, if you're not having fun, it ain't worthwhile.
Yeah.
Especially when you've got that kind of money, like you ain't really gotta worry about making it anymore. So
Yeah.
just do.
And
do
he's
what you
he's
want.
making hella money. He's not
Hella
making that
money.
Taylor Swift
What's he
money.
doing?
Like tour wise.
No, is he getting money?
Oh yeah.
What's he doing? Doing work, getting money. What we doing? Making money.
What they doing? Hating on us.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't know, I guess I'm about ready to wrap this up.
Yeah, we can rapper.
How you feeling?
This was I think this was a good one,
It's probably one of our better episodes.
and we
A little
didn't
more
go
focused.
crazy over. Yeah.
Yeah, not as much dead air. Red. Well, here's us being real meta about it.
yeah. We're like fucking.
We're fucking good,
We're
dude.
doing
We're killing
this.
this shit.
We are awesome.
Hell yeah.
Go. I just gotta-
Podcasting.
Just got a text from David.
All right. Well, you check that text from David, and this has been that fucking guy. My name's Mikey.
My name's Dante.
Check out my band Collective Insanity on all streaming platforms.
Follow me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all Dante Carter Comedy.
And do not follow me because I do not care.
There you go.
Bye.